Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into fascinating ideas that shape how we think and understand ourselves. Today we're exploring one of the most iconic books in psychology, The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud. Yep, we're talking about dreams, those strange, mysterious movies that play in our heads every night. Freud believed that our dreams aren't just random nonsense. They're actually the mind's way of revealing our deepest desires and fears. According to him, dreams are like little messages from our unconscious mind. Imagine your brain as a theater, and each night it puts on a performance just for you. Intrigued yet? In this video, we'll break down Freud's theories on why we dream, what our dreams mean, and how he believed they could help us understand ourselves better. By the end, you'll be able to look at your own dreams with a new perspective, and maybe even interpret some of the weird stuff your brain comes up with at night. Let's dive in. Section 1. Why do we dream? First things first. Why do we dream? Freud believed that dreams are a way for our unconscious mind to communicate with us. Think of it like an email from your brain. Only it's encrypted and written in a bizarre code that you have to decode. Freud theorized that dreams allow us to process thoughts and emotions that we can't handle consciously. During the day, our brain is like a strict librarian, organizing everything neatly and keeping things under control. But at night, that librarian takes a coffee break, and all the repressed thoughts and feelings sneak out to play. According to Freud, dreams are also a way to fulfill our desires. In our waking life, we might suppress certain wishes because they're socially unacceptable or too embarrassing. But in dreams, anything goes. It's like your brain's secret playground where even the strangest wishes can come true. So, why do we dream? Freud would say it's because our minds have needs, desires, and fears that can't always come to the surface during the day. Dreams are the mind's way of letting us explore them safely. Section 2. The structure of dreams. Freud believed that dreams have two levels, the manifest content and the latent content. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Think of it like a movie with a hidden meaning. The manifest content is the surface-level story of the dream. It's what you actually remember when you wake up, the people, places, and events that took place. But beneath the manifest content lies the latent content, which is the hidden meaning or the real message that your unconscious is trying to send. For example, if you dream about losing your teeth, the manifest content is the actual dream event, teeth falling out. But the latent content could represent something deeper, like anxiety about losing control or a fear of embarrassment. Freud believed that every dream is like a puzzle, with symbols that need to be interpreted. So when you wake up and remember a dream, you're only seeing the surface. According to Freud, the real message is buried beneath, waiting for you to decode it. Ready to dive deeper? Let's talk about dream symbols. Section 3. Dream symbols. Freud believed that dreams use symbols to disguise their true meaning. It's like your brain is speaking in code, and you need a translator. Let's look at some common symbols Freud identified and what he thought they represent. For instance, water in a dream might represent emotions. If you dream of calm water, it could mean you're at peace emotionally. But if you dream of a stormy sea, it might mean you're feeling turbulent inside. Freud believed that our minds use these kinds of symbols to express emotions indirectly. Another popular symbol is falling. Ever dream of falling from a great height? Freud saw this as a sign of insecurity or fear of failure. It's like your mind's way of saying, uh-oh, something feels unstable. And don't even get me started on flying dreams. According to Freud, flying represents freedom and escape from the pressures of reality. And then there's the classic showing up to school naked dream. Freud would say this represents vulnerability or a fear of being exposed. In other words, it's your brain's way of saying, "I'm not ready for this." Of course, these are just interpretations, and dream symbols can vary depending on the person. But Freud believed that by understanding these symbols, we can get closer to the hidden messages in our dreams. Section 4. The role of the unconscious mind. One of Freud's main points in the interpretation of dreams is that our unconscious mind plays a huge role in shaping our dreams. Imagine an iceberg. Only a small part of it is visible above the water, and the rest is hidden beneath. That hidden part represents the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is where all our hidden desires, fears, and memories are stored. During the day, we keep these things buried because they might be too uncomfortable or difficult to confront. But at night, when we're dreaming, the unconscious mind gets to express itself. According to Freud, this is why dreams often feel strange or illogical. The unconscious mind doesn't follow the rules of logic or reality. It's a bit like a rebellious teenager who just wants to express itself without any rules. So when you have a bizarre dream, remember that it might just be your unconscious mind trying to communicate something important, though it might be in a weird, abstract way. Section 5. Wish fulfillment. One of Freud's most famous ideas is that dreams are a form of wish fulfillment. That doesn't mean every dream is about getting what you want, like winning the lottery. Instead, it means that dreams let us experience desires or emotions that we might repress in real life. For example, let's say you're really angry at someone but don't feel comfortable expressing it. You might have a dream where you confront them or even give them a piece of your mind. In real life, you might hold back, but in the dream, your mind gets to experience the release. Freud saw this as a healthy way to process emotions. Dreams allow us to confront and explore feelings that might be too complicated or intense to handle consciously. It's like emotional therapy, but while you're asleep. Wish fulfillment doesn't mean every dream is pleasant, though. Sometimes our unconscious mind brings up fears or anxieties that we try to avoid. Even then, Freud believed, these dreams help us face our inner conflicts. Section 6. How to interpret your own dreams. All right, so how can we interpret our own dreams? Freud's method involves a few steps. First, write down your dream as soon as you wake up. The details tend to fade quickly, so jot down everything you remember, no matter how strange it seems. Next, look at the manifest content, the actual storyline of the dream. Break it down into symbols and ask yourself what each element might represent. Are there any familiar symbols, like water, flying, or being chased? Think about how these symbols relate to your current life. Now, dig a little deeper and try to find the latent content, the hidden meaning. Ask yourself, what emotions or desires could this dream be expressing? Is there something in your life that's been bothering you, or a desire that feels unfulfilled? Freud's method isn't an exact science, but it's a way to gain insights into your subconscious mind. Think of it as piecing together a puzzle that only you can solve. The more you practice, the better you'll get at understanding what your dreams might be telling you. Conclusion. So, what can we learn from the interpretation of dreams? First, remember that dreams aren't just random. They're messages from your unconscious mind, revealing your hidden desires, fears, and unresolved emotions. Second, understand that every dream has both a surface-level meaning, the manifest content, and a deeper hidden meaning, the latent content. Freud's theories give us a new way to think about our dreams. Rather than dismissing them as meaningless, we can explore them as insights into our own psyche. Who knows? By interpreting your dreams, you might just uncover something about yourself that you never realized. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights into psychology and the human mind. Sweet dreams and happy interpreting.